everyone. I'm here at my Flora Aura, just taking a break, just sitting down. I want to talk about a couple different things today. I know a lot of you know about your auras, but you don't really know the energy of your auras. So if you know that we could always have positive, negative, or null energy in our aura, or our EMF, which is our electromagnetic field that surrounds our body. That means we can pick up other people's emotions, especially if you're an empath. Okay, that word empath means you can pick up other people's emotions and store them inside of your auric field. And what happens is sometimes when you store too much emotions that's negative inside your auric field, you start to feel, I'm going to say, yucky, or sometimes you don't even know how you feel because you have all this other junk that's inside of your aura. So there's other ways that you can pick up stuff. Now remember, you can always pick up positive too, of course, and that's the good part. You keep that and you let go of the junk. So the part I want to talk about is the negative vibrations that we pick up. So if somebody calls you on the phone, your girlfriend calls you and says, rah, 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 today this happened, my boyfriend this, blah, 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 blah. So she's upset. So she's dumping all this negative energy. So what I want to show you is energy is either positive, negative, or null, like I said. It can come from our voice as a vibration, positive, negative, or null. And it can also come from a thought form, positive, negative, or null. So everything we think is energy. So if you remember everything is energy, then everything in the world becomes more understandable. Okay? So your aura, your electromagnetic field, is about arm's length around our body. Okay? And some people call it their egg, their auric egg. In there we collect positive, negative, or null vibrations. With these vibrations, I choose positive only. So when I do pick up negative, I immediately let go of the negative into the earth to be recycled and renewed. So that's just something I do in my mind. I visualize it when I close my eyes. I can imagine little gray clouds inside of my auric field. Not just dirt on my body like if I was to get a shower, but outside my body. So I feel like there's a gray cloud here. I was just thinking of a self-sabotage word. I said, oh, Jolie's stupid today. So guess what? I just put one of my own right here. So I want to take that. I want to put it into the ground. I want it to be recycled and renewed out of my body, out of my auric field, okay, away from me. Anything that's negative goes out of your energy field into the earth to be recycled and renewed. Okay, so let's talk about energy attachments. A lot of people get scared when they hear, oh, I have an attachment. It's an energy attachment. What is an energy attachment? It's just negative vibrations. Okay? We can have positive attachments too, but that's a positive vibration. We like to keep those. So a negative, okay, when somebody says they have to get a cord cutting or somebody suggests you get a cord cutting, remember, every time you take something away, you always want to give back, right? Otherwise, there becomes empty space. Okay, avoided space is null energy. Okay, so what you want to do is, if you have an attachment, let's say it's an old boyfriend and you still think about him all the time and you're not moving forward in your life. So what you have to do is cut that attachment. No, I don't mean get the scissor. You can visually imagine, and I'm sorry, I always do this with my third eye, visually imagine that attachment to your energetic field. So it's probably starting from your heart chakra, moving out to the energy into your auric field, okay, and beyond. So those are just negative thoughts that you were thinking about him, or if they were positive, but they were sad thoughts because you're not with him anymore, okay? So what you want to do is imagine another place, and this is called your happy place. And in your happy place, there are no people, just you, no other people. That's why it's called happy place, okay? So I'm going to give you an example. My happy place is Hawaii. I see myself sitting on a beautiful cliff, looking over the water and seeing the ocean. That's it. Just a zen place to be. Very zen, okay? So whenever you start thinking about that old boyfriend, you want to go to your happy place. So automatically, I want you to turn the radio station to be a different one. So if you're thinking about old boyfriend station, you want to turn it right away. And when you turn it right away, you're going to turn it to the happy place station. So it's going to take some practice to do this. So over time, you're going to go back and forth, okay? Eventually, you're going to get really tired after a month, and you're just going to leave it on the good station, okay? So that's how it works. It takes practice. So don't think that it's going to be a fix in one night. Or if you go to an energy session and they do a cord cutting for you, and hopefully they're doing a replacement. So whenever we cut something out, we have to replace, okay? I get really irked with that. A lot of people do cord cutting, but they don't replace it with anything positive. So they leave you feeling, sometimes empty. So make sure if you do a cord cutting, you get a replacement with it. And the replacement doesn't mean you have to go out and find the boyfriend the next day. It just means putting something positive in that energy space. So, boy, it gets really deep when we talk about this stuff. So what I want to tell you is always keep positive energy. Don't worry about some of the stuff that comes negative. You could always get rid of it. You just have to know how. So how do we do that? So I told you how to get rid of an energy attachment that's negative. So it's just a thought form, remember? So if it's something verbal, it's still the same thing. It's still energy, okay? But if it's a thought, it's still energy too. Positive, negative, or null. So now we're going to move on to, let's see, how about we talk about cleaning your aura. So you can clean your aura by being outside, going to the beach. Another way to clean your aura is using your mind, okay? Using your intention is everything. Everything that intention is what you desire and project. So if you project your intention to be positive and your intention is to cleanse and clear your aura, guess what? You can do it. Okay? So realize how strong you are. Realize how strong your mind is. It's amazing if you just use it in the right way. So let's talk about worries. So are you one of those people that worry? Okay, most of us are, because we're taught that from society. So if you're worried about, let's just say, your mother, and you're worried about your mother all the time. So instead of you worried that she's going to be sad or not well, something like that, that's a negative thought that you send out to her. That negative thought is a vibration that goes into her energy field and stays in her energy field, okay, until she cleans and cleanses it off. So we don't want to do that to our mothers. We want them to be happy, healthy, and safe, correct? So what I want you to do is turn the station again. If you're thinking of something negative, I want you to turn the station to the positive one. The positive station says, Mom's happy and healthy. So keep these little words, happy and healthy, perfectly fine and well. They're very easy, very simple words that you could repeat. Okay, so instead of worrying about your mom, you turn the station before that worry goes out into the universe to her and into her auric field. You say immediately, my mother is happy and healthy. She's perfectly fine and well, and she will be. And if you'll notice over time, your mom actually probably will start to feel better, okay? Not only are you sending her positive vibrations, those positive vibrations are surrounding her in her auric field, making her feel better, maybe just giving her that moment of happiness for a few minutes in a day. It's all positive, so keep it positive, okay? All right. So if anybody has any other questions that they'd like to ask, I would ask you please to email me, okay? So you can either go on my website at Jolie DeMarco, it's DeMarco, JolieDemarco.com, and fill out the form in the contact, or you can go directly to my email address, which is Jolie, JolieMFA, okay, my Flora Aura. Okay, so it's joliemfa@live.com, okay, and I'll answer any questions that you have in the next video. So try to ask me good information. I also talk about parallels, crystals, any kind of energy healing I could help you with. Just let me know, and I'll give you as much information as I can. All right, have a great day. Thank you, and we're all souls that live together.